Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be discussing the 2006 film, The Queen, starring Helen Mirren as Queen Elizabeth II. Was this movie, excuse me, this movie is based on the 1 week after Princess Diana was killed. And of course, all the flack that Queen Elizabeth II received for not making a public statement right away. Of course, which goes into the famous speech that she made on worldwide live television with a statement about Princess Diana's death. Of course, it also stars James Cromwell as well as Prince Albert, Queen Elizabeth's husband, in this film as well. And of course, this movie starts off when Tony Blair takes over as the British Prime Minister, and then right away it starts with Princess Diana leaving the hotel in France, and the chase was on really in front of paparazzis with Princess Diana, and then of course word got out overnight that Princess Diana was in a traffic accident, but she eventually was killed, and and the whole circumstance with that. And the problem with the movie is that you have very low, and you're in this movie with Prince William and Prince Harry, Princess Diana's children. You have mostly, really, this movie really has four main characters: Tony Blair, Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Albert, and Prince Charles. You had some not in there. Plus, also you have a couple of aides. How about Queen Elizabeth and all that stuff? You have them in there. But that's pretty much it. You didn't have anybody playing Prince William and Prince Harry in this film at all. The only times you actually do see them is on the film footage of Princess Diana's funeral. At the very end of the movie, where they have clips of the funeral, as they were walking up the street behind the casket, but from the back. So you couldn't. So it's implied that's Prince William and Harry, but it's from the back. You didn't really have anybody portraying them in this film. And of course, the problem is all the flack that Queen Elizabeth received for not talking about Princess Diana and how she treated Princess and how she felt about Princess Diana in this film. You see. I mean, that was actually how they treated Princess Diana. Was you see that in this movie, because at that time she got divorced from Prince Charles just the year before the divorce was finalized, and so oh, what's the big deal? We're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything about the funeral. We're not going to put any statements because she's no longer part of the family. So I should knock myself out and make a public statement if she's no longer a part of the royal family anymore. She's divorced. She's out of the family. Meanwhile, she was watching Queen Elizabeth was watching the famous interview that the Princess Diana did with Warren Bashir, which was the documentary or the interview to put Warren Bashir on the map, and eventually got him the infamous interview with Michael Jackson like a few years later. So it was very interesting to see watching those clips and watching that interview, and Prince Albert, again played by James Cromwell, was complaining over the fact that she was watching this stuff. I mean, he was more annoyed with watching this crap that was not really crap, but we're watching all these clips of Princess Diana on television, because it was like non-stop. And it literally was non-stop on the news. Even here in the United States, it was pretty much non-stop coverage, especially when the conspiracy theories started coming out. And I'm surprised that they didn't address that stuff, or the conspiracy theories, in this film. and it would have been neat to, or the cool to see the royal family's reaction to all those conspiracy theories that came up around Princess Diana's death, which I previously discussed about my Princess Diana tribute from 2 years ago. That all the conspiracy theories, mostly from Dodi Fayed's father, Mohammed Fayed, most of the conspiracy theories came from him. And then most people picked up on that. Especially since, the driver was supposed to be so drunk that he couldn't even walk. Meanwhile, you see him walking a straight line out of the hotel on the night of the accident. And all that stuff. So how can we? It's true, more people control the liquor more than some people control the the alcohol doesn't affect them. To the able to walk straight and stuff. But if he was as drunk as he wouldn't be walking. With the blood alcohol in his system, he wouldn't be walking. He wouldn't be breathing. He was so drunk. And it would have been interesting if they put those conspiracy theories in there, and you see the royal family's reaction to that stuff. But really ticked off Queen Elizabeth over the fact of how beloved Princess Diana was, and then you see Tony Blair make the statement, "Oh, she's the people's princess," and all the flowers were left in front of Buckingham Palace. They also go into the fact that the flag was not only was it not up on the flagpole from on top of Buckingham Palace, but it wasn't flying at half staff. And the flags were not flying at half staff in England and stuff, over Buckingham Palace and stuff. They're going to that and say, who cares? The flag's going up there if we were in Buckingham Palace. That's the only reason why the flag's not up. And then, of course, he said, okay. And then they got bullied by the English public, saying, oh, you're being so disrespectful to Diana. Put up the flag, fly it at half-mast. What's the big deal? And of course, they keep saying, it's because she's not no more part of the royal family. We're not doing it. And then because of all the public pressure, they finally did. And also because of the public pressure, that's when Queen Elizabeth made that statement. And so, the reason why it took almost a week for her to say anything is because of the fact that we were such private people, we don't grieve in public and stuff. But meanwhile, all the people in England was crying and mourning in public over Princess Diana's death. And that's supposed to be the Queen of England, the Queen of all British subjects, instead of and all that stuff. They should have made comments earlier. Tony Blair made a comment the next day. I mean, the very day, or that afternoon, that morning, he made a statement. The piece of garbage we had as president at that time, Bill Clinton, he made a comment that day, the day it was announced that she had died. World figures all around the world were making comments, except for the one who counts the most in England, at least in the world's view, was Queen Elizabeth II. But she said nothing, and she got pressure. I'm not saying anything. And then meanwhile, during the movie, you see her with taking care of her dogs, driving herself around and stuff, talking to the Queen Mother, who was, of course, the main character, one of the main characters in the movie, The King's Speech, which came out like 2 or 3 years later. So there is you see, Queen Mama or that Elizabeth portrayed in 2 different movies. It's pretty funny, you see that. But it was interesting to see it show how the royal family treated Princess Diana. I mean, that's what I got out of it. And then it was interesting to see that. And Helen Mirren, like I said earlier, she won the Oscar for this role. And I think she also played Queen Elizabeth I in another movie. So you play Queen Elizabeth I and Queen Elizabeth II. And there's ever a Queen Elizabeth III. Probably Helen Mirren probably played that part too. I mean, she's playing some royalty in a lot of movies, and she got the Oscar for it. I think because in 2006 the movies weren't all that terrific, and so is this one. And I think a lot of people will be surprised to learn how much the royal family, especially Prince Albert and Queen Elizabeth, and even Prince Charles to an extent, all hated Princess Diana, and then they all caved because they saw the outpouring of affection that the people had for Princess Diana. And they did show clips of the funeral with some of the celebrities, American celebrities, or even the British celebrities, came out to see the funeral. Like Elton John, of course, he sang that song, Candle in the Wind, the Princess Diana version at the funeral. You saw Tom Hanks there, you saw Steven Spielberg there, and other celebrities that came in for Princess Diana. And of course, with the British, and of course you see, they show Princess Diana's brother giving the eulogy, John Spencer. They show that, but of course, they didn't focus on the conspiracy theories because I think John Spencer also said in his eulogy about some possibly conspiracy in the death of Princess Diana, and I think that also came out of his eulogy as well. But in terms of the film, I thought it was good, but it could have been better if they put in all the conspiracy stuff that came out during that week. Especially, you can't really focus on the investigation from the British royalty because the accident happened in France. I just wish they did a movie explaining a movie or documentary movie about the investigation of Princess Diana's death. I think it would have been good. It would be good to see something like that, in my opinion. But it'd be good to see that type of movie of the investigation into the accident stuff. So that's my review of the movie The Queen. Please click on the video. Please rate it. Please subscribe to my channel up above there. And please forward this video to your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews and all on my YouTube channel, but at RowdyC.com. That's all WDY. Then C.com. There's a homepage of Rowdy Reviewer. Chris Lee Moore. Please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.